group of 5 friends, the sums of the ages of each group of 4 of them is 58, 59, 61, 62, and 64. What is the age of the oldest of the 5 friends? Now what to say our 5 friends are A, B, C, D, and E. Now we need every single like all of the groups, every possible group of 4 of them. Well, what are the groups of 4 of them? Well, we can have A plus B plus C plus D. Some of their ages is the friend A, friend B, friend C, and friend D. And now we have E out there, meaning we can bring an E and replace the D with an E. Just get A plus B plus C plus E. And now we can do the same thing for C. Take D and then replace it in with C. So we have A plus B plus D plus E. And we can take C and drop it in with B. Now you get A plus C plus D plus E. Now again, take B, take B, replace the A, which means we'll get B plus C plus D plus C. Well, it's pretty, sort of a little obvious that we see A, we see B, yep, we do see 4 C's, C, and D, and of course all the 4 E's they're all down there. So we see 4 of them. We see in all these combinations sort of 4 friends, all of them, there's 4 of each friend, meaning, well, we can just add all these up and get, again, 4 A's, 4 B's, 4 C's, 4 D's, and 4 E's. Meaning if we just add up all of these, again, there's 4 of each friend, and our friends are A, B, C, D, and E. Now, well, all this stuff is just the sum of all. It's just the sum of all of the ages of all these friends, which is 58, 59, 61, 62, and 64. Now those numbers, I don't really want to add all these up, and we see that we don't really have to, because all these numbers, they're just about right around 60. So we'll just pretend that all these numbers are 60 for a second. So now we have 5 of those 60s. It's pretty easy. You just get 300. Now you need to do something to 300, right? Obviously, or like it's pretty obvious to see that all that stuff is not going to equal to 300, so it's not an equal sign yet. Well, 58, that's 2 less than 300, right? That's 2 less than 60, right? Meaning, if everything was 60 except the 58, well, then we need to take 300 and subtract 2. Now, well, we can just bring in the 59, which means if everything was a 60 except 58 and 59, well, 59 is 1 less than 60. 58 is 2 less than 60. And now we have 3 less than 300, which is the sum of all of them. And well, we can do the same thing. This is minus 2. Now I have minus 3. Now 61 is 1 more than 60, meaning now we can just add in 1 to negative 3. We get minus 2. Add 2, we get 0. And 64, that's an extra 4 from 60, meaning now we just take 0 plus 4. You have 300 plus 4. Well, that's just 304. Now we can take this big left-hand side, just divide by 4. We get 300 plus 4, which is 304. Can divide by 4 to find the sum of all of these. Now 304, well, let's see, 4 times 25 is 100. 300 is 3 times that, meaning 4 times 75 is 300. 4 times 1 is 4, so now I have 75 plus 1. Get the sum of the ages of all our friends is 76. I can go back to the question here. What is the age of the oldest of the 5 friends? We don't know which one is the oldest, right? It can be A, it can be B, it can be C, it can be D, or it can be E, which is our oldest friend. But all we really care about is the oldest friend, right? We don't care who is the oldest friend. We care that we know the age of the oldest friend. Well, the sum of the 4 youngest has to be the smallest age, right? Because if you just have just pretend E. Again, we're pretending E is our oldest because E is the last letter in our friends. So we'll just pretend E is the oldest. Well, anything that includes E. Well, we're taking some stuff of 3 friends that is not the oldest, and then we're adding on the oldest friend. So that means the four youngest friends with no oldest friend has to be less than that, right? Because we can just change this to a D. Well, this is okay. I don't want to make this more confusing, and I don't know if you think this is more confusing, but E, well, it's bigger than D, right? E is bigger than D, obviously, because again, we're pretending E is the oldest friend, meaning E is just D plus some other age. We'll just say X is at some other age. And well, if X is a positive number, which it is, you can't have a negative age. A plus B plus C plus D plus X obviously is bigger than A plus B plus C plus D, or larger, which is the more mathematical terms. And we can do that with everything else, right? We can just replace all these E's with D plus X's, and they'll be all bigger than this, which means A plus B plus C plus D, again, has to be 58 because it's the smallest age. So again, we still don't care who is the oldest friend. All we care about is that the oldest friend age is 76 minus 58, which is 18.